must protect it.
All right, I have a question let's move on. I have a question for Richard, and then we have another super chat question for Mike. So I'll start with Richard's. It's from Faisal N. They say, why not do what other ethno-states do? Stop welfare, immigration, socialism, and you will have an ethno-state without all of this alt-right. Seems like you want more than an ethno-state. You also said you would support socialism.
Right. Okay. I think I know what this person is saying here. I think what he's saying is if we just cut out all welfare, that the Hispanics wouldn't come here and so on. And I think that's largely true, although not exactly true, to be honest. In terms of Europe, Muslims are able, even if they're not citizens, to immediately take advantage of the welfare system. In terms of the United States, illegal immigrants, mostly coming through Mexico, they're not really going on welfare. They might go to emergency rooms. They might be a tax on the healthcare system, but they aren't enjoying Social Security or Medicare. They're simply using the emergency room as a primary care facility. So that's not exactly true, actually. This idea that they're all attracted to welfare. No, they're attracted to jobs and roofing and so on. That the economic incentives are probably primary. Now, it is a little bit different in Europe. But in the sense of the demographic change of this country, it's already happened. It's not like we have a white country and then there's 35% illegal immigrants. No, the demographic change in terms of younger generations has actually already taken place. The ethno-state is not something for tomorrow morning. It is something for the day after tomorrow. It is something that we are going to have to move towards after this egg cracks that is the United States. That is my concept of the ethno-state. When it cracks due to its inner contradictions, its racial and primarily racial contradictions, that's when the ethno-state is necessary. In terms of my advocacy of socialism, no, I am not a dyed-in-the-wool libertarian. I was for a moment there in my life. I think, like a lot of people, I grew out of this phase. I am willing to use the government to help white people. I am not opposed to to government health care and things like that. So much of our society is already socialistic. The whole healthcare system is effectively socialized. It's just socialized in a terrible way. We've socialized the insurance market as opposed to simply giving people care. There is the United States government is already the biggest government in human history. So we're already there. The question really is, how are we going to use this apparatus? And I am willing to use it for the good of everyone here, but particularly for the good of white people. I think there's going to be a tremendous need for social programs going forward. We are seeing something that could be called the White Death, rising suicide rates, the opioid epidemic, rising just rates of despondency, of degeneracy, of sleeping more. This is one statistic. Whites are having a tremendous problem. I would have been more enthusiastic with Trump if, instead of coming in and trying to end Obamacare and cutting taxes and all this kind of stuff, if he had said, we're going to have an FDR style social programs, we're going to rebuild infrastructure, we are going to put people to work, building the wall, but also doing other things, and also go with his heart and not the head of Paul Ryan or Mitch McConnell, and simply offered a decent healthcare system for poorer Americans, which Trump explicitly wanted to do in his own books and in his previous statements. So, I think that answers those questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are